Oh, that's
like
so
that.
precious.
They can see everything.
Neil thinks, Scott thinks he's
Wait,
safe.
they can hear us in chat, but they can't see us or something?
I'm sure it's both. I mean, they can see. Oh, they say all we see is the overlay, so.
Yeah, the overlay's on.
Oh, okay. I haven't got the stream turned off.
Oh, that's a perfect one.
So they can just, they can only hear, so we have to paint in the picture without
Yeah,
words.
it's a very sexy picture with Neil and his brother Scott consuming pizza while Scott is has only his pants on, and it's amazing. I think I've ever been this excited in my life. Not really. Not really.
The halogen bulb is like glinting off of Scott's pectoral muscles.
You can say nipple, it's okay.
Nepal.
Nepal.
You said it.
Did someone say Nepal? What? I thought we were in America.
Yeah, they're quaffing the pizza there.
So what's the setup you guys have got going? Because I'm not running like, I'm not running the stream or anything, but how are you seeing like the list of initiative and stuff? You guys doing anything cool?
Yeah, no, I don't have the initiative list up either. Last time I played, I was looking at it and I found it was kind of useful for battle, but
Yeah.
don't care about, you know, having like a really efficient battle, then it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah. Seems like you're kind of getting your ass handed to you a little bit.
Yeah, I know. 3 dwarves. I thought, you know, it would be like, I would be, you know, juggling at this point with 3 dwarves.
I mean, you could expect maybe a slightly fair fight, like 1 or 2 would come up here, but like, they went hell for leather. That being said, you did pull out a battle axe during the battle.
Tried to pull out a battle
Well,
axe.
at one point. Maybe
Not
we'll
sh-
see.
I'm not sure how we would post that picture though.
Okay, we're back. Sorry about half-naked Scott Bro walking around, guys.
It was all good.
That
We were
was-
doing, like,
It's
vivid-
okay, I'm even
Chat.
more happy right now.
Okay. Chat, you couldn't see it, but Scott Bro was walking around shirtless, so...
It's okay, we painted a picture for them.
Oh, you did? Excellent.
Yeah, we
Okay.
did play-by-play of Scott's nipples.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I believe that you would.
No prizes for guessing whose idea that
I mean, I have never been so inspired my whole life, Neil. This will make good material.
Alright. Where were we? Oh, Dwarf 2... Dwarf 2 is the one that just got out from underneath Drac. Stands up, grabs a chair, and tosses it at Jack, who is walking to the bar. Well, he's going to... Yeah, that's what he does. He throws the chair at Jack, and hits Jack with the chair for 2 damage. Put it in the temporary column.
Now, Neil. My actions are going to change drastically.
Okay, but put 2 damage in the temporary damage column of your character sheet.
Okay.
What do you do?
I turn around and presumably I can identify that it was this dwarf that in fact...
Yeah, I
threw
mean,
a
it
chair.
hits you and you look around and you see the dwarf like pissed at you.
Okay, I'm gonna do the Kung Fu Hustle. Have you ever seen a fist this big? And I'm gonna try as best I can to ram it into the back of his skull through his mouth.
Okay, so roll d8 plus 2.
Okay. The nerve of that dwarf, man. Just trying to get a drink, man. Just trying to get a drink.
Why are you guys doodling? What are the doodles? Can you erase
Nothing.
those?
Probably multiple
Nothing penile, I promise. I'm behaving. I'm behaving. It's no problem.
I'm not. I've just got a great idea.
All right,
Okay.
Greth, it's your turn. You get
Am I
your
allowed a
burning
free-
your burning hands go off.
Yep. 1 moment. Am I allowed a free action before I know it goes off? To
What's your
there's a
free
dwarf
action?
I want to how do you say, grab the dwarf in front of me's attention. Like,
Not really, because you're in the middle of casting a spell. You can't interrupt yourself mid-spell.
okay. So I say, as the spell go off, then I say, hey. How do you call it? Hey, do you know about fire whiskey?
And you cast Burning Hands on the dwarf. Oh my god.
And I'm guessing like it starts to burn because I'm angling it, but I guess it still hits the floor or something like that, right?
You don't have to hit the floor. You can if you want, but you don't have to.
Let's hit the floor.
Okay. So you hit the dwarf in
Okay.
front of you and the floor.
I'm guessing the boost is starting to
Okay.
fire up.
Dwarf gets to make a saving throw versus fire. He passes for half damage. Roll for damage. Holy shit, there's penises everywhere. When did that happen?
I have no idea.
Yes! Mission complete. That was not me. I was distracting you, but the others did it.
Okay.
No, not they all. I haven't done anything.
Okay.
Oh, the
Roll
magic
for
so
damage.
roll-
stream.
Roll d3 plus 4, 5?
2 per level, right? And then +1 for your arcane
level?
bonus.
Really 2 per level?
I think Burning Hands is 2 per level.
Okay, so plus 9,
Yeah.
and he takes half that damage.
Yeah.
He takes 11. No, he takes 5
5.
then. It's
Yeah.
rounded down. I guess it's rounded down.
Yeah. So he passes saving throw versus fire.
But it's
It's-
basically on fire.
No, he passes. I mean, well, there's fire everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fire wizard.
He's going to change his action to stop, drop, and roll.
Well,
And at this point, the humans get involved.
oh. Well, let's see. How are did you remove the map?
Yeah, I deleted the map.
So what if
Okay. Do I see them moving towards?
No, you're on your back. You're on your back underneath, like next to a table, and there's fire in front of you at the dwarf. You can't see the humans right now.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like get up on my feet and how do you call it? Topple. Try to get up on my feet and try to make my way over to the bartender and ask for another drink.
Okay.
So I guess it's just D8. Something.
D8 plus 2, let's say.
Okay. Sounds good.
So when you say
Or-
get involved, Neil, that the humans are getting involved, what do you mean by that?
Right now, the 3 humans that are not
Sexual.
throwing shit around the room are standing up and walking in this direction. You don't know what they're doing, but they're walking in this direction.
Mm,
And
Can I
they're
not make a
clapping and
decision?
laughing?
No. They look pretty serious.
The
What?
fun police have arrived, guys.
Okay. You roll a 4. Drac. It's your turn to pick something up and throw it.
Okay, I want to lift the dwarf and throw it at the humans.
Okay. Roll
Like
to
it.
hit. You
Okay,
need to
that's-
pick up the dwarf, to grab the dwarf. You'll need a 10. D20 plus 5. You try and grab the dwarf, but he slips out of your hands.
Okay, so then
Slippery little
initiative
bastard.
for grabbing again.
D8 plus 2.
Eight.
Okay, dwarf 1 is the dwarf that Kiwi was sitting on, and the one that threw the chair at him. So he picks up another bottle, like another mug, and hurls it at Kiwi. And fucking critical is Kiwi with a mug. Kiwi, you take 2 plus 2 plus 1. You take 3 temporary damage.
Get mugged? I don't know.
Oh.
What?
And
Yes.
you need to make a critical resistance check. So d20 plus your critical resistance found in the lower left corner of your character sheet. You want to roll 20 or higher.
Alright, I just gotta find that. I'll probably be a little bit slow with that. Like far bottom left?
Mm-hmm.
All the way down?
Of the first page.
Virgil drop. Nice back.
Yeah, under resistances, critical, it should be 8. Yeah.
It's 8, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so
what am I
D20
rolling with that?
D20 plus 8, and you want to roll a 20 or higher.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna nail this so hard, like, you don't even know. It's
I
just
don't
gonna
know.
be
I really have no idea.
great. No, look, I don't even have to roll it. You can just take my word for it, you know?
Just roll it anyway. I want to see you proved right. Yeah,
Oh,
you're fine.
See what I'm pretty sure I called that, Neil.
You did. You're totally fine. You
Believe
suffer
in
no ill
Kiwi.
effects from the bottle being thrown at you,
Huh?
other than the temporary damage.
Yeah.
And that
what's
dwarf
the...
rolls initiative to pick up another thing of ale. Alright, this time he's picking up a dish. Dwarf, Greth, it is your turn.
Oh.
And Dwarf
Okay,
2's
so-
turn.
Well, I go over to the bartender and say, "What's up? You have any more whiskey or wine? I should say. Get a little thirsty here. Casting spells and all that.
What the fuck are you doing? Stop burning my bar down!
Good sir, I do not appreciate your tone. I'm a very important person and I demand to have.
Why are you setting my bar on fire? He tosses some ale in your face.
Ooh.
Oh, do not
But he
like-
misses.
No me gusta. No me gusta.
He
No me
misses.
gusta,
He
senor.
misses.
No me gusta. Rolling for another burning hands on the bartender.
Oh! Initiative?
Well, you
Neil,
can
you
keep your fucking fire whiskey.
Oh, Jesus.
Neil,
Right,
you
and
were
I-
worried
I-
about having
I
to come up with
I want to
story.
like try to spread out as much as possible. Like I slam my hands in into the counter like this and like, good. You can keep it.
Alright.
Just
Dwarf 2,
explode in
the one that
fire.
threw something at Kiwi, I'm sorry, at Jack, has now picked, I'm sorry, no, Dwarf 2 is the one that had thrown something at, at Drac. He also picks up a plate, throws it at Drac, and misses completely. 4, 6. Human number 3 enters the fray. He has walked up to Greth,
No.
puts a hand on your shoulder, and tries to punch you in the face.
Isn't he going to try to throw me?
No, he's gonna try and punch you in the face.
Fail.
And he misses.
Yes!
He misses.
Fucking amazing. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like really like I have such a large perception. I can actually sense him coming from my side. And as he tries to punch me, I like casually just do a boxer slip that tiny grazes me on the shin, and I continue casting my spell on the bartender.
All right. Belthor,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Okay.
Are you gonna do your table jump again, or what?
Would I be able to cast a spell while in flight?
Depends on how long the spell is, I guess.
What spell are you trying to cast?
Sun Scorch.
You're inside a building and it's nighttime.
Ah, then it's not possible. Well, I guess I'll
Did he
just throw
ask
myself.
you- Did he ask you if it would work? Just if he could cast it, alright?
In theory, you can cast it while jumping, but the spell would be ineffective.
I would obviously know it wouldn't work.
Correct.
Depends
So,
how many beers you've had. Roll for drunkenness.
Is there anyone running around a lot at the moment?
No.
Okay, then I'll just do the table jump again. But this time I'll aim at the biggest cluster of people, preferably people who are piled on top of each other.
Okay. Do the same thing. DC 25 dexterity check.
Alright. Okay, but it looks like my roll 20 crashed.
Uh-oh. Well, we can wait. No worries.
And nothing responds. That's great.
Uh-oh. Do you want me to roll it for you? I can roll it for you.
Yeah, it's a +7 from the dex.
You rolled a 15.
Damn it.
That's bad. You do it again. You run for the table, and you go to jump up on it, and once again, like, this time you get a little bit higher, but you're like, your foot catches on the lower lip, and you just flop onto the table. Now you're like, splayed out on the table.
Alright.
What do you want to do?
I get really angry that I failed twice in a row. So I just pick up the closest thing, like preferably a mug or something, and I'll try to slam it over the head of the closest person nearby.
Okay. D8 plus 4. So you gotta get off your belly and everything.
20. D8 plus 4?
Mm-hmm. Are you back in Roll20 yet?
It's loading.
Okay. We'll wait for you.
Just channeling my spells.
Just
Oh,
meditate.
rage and fire of I don't know. Something. The raging fire with the source of a great typhoon.
That would be another great fighting song to play during the spell fight.
We may put that on the
Actually,
bit.
yes. Play Milan. Yeah,
In a bit.
please.
It's taking forever to load. But
No worries.
Something's happening.
Uh-oh. Maybe worries.
It's okay, I can roll for you.
What time is WCS Europe? Does anyone know?
No.
Ooh.
Okay. Don't worry about it.
Check.
Just check TL. It'll be on there.
I am checking.
Okay, everything apart from the chat section on Roll20 has loaded, and it doesn't seem to want to show
They say
up.
4 hours.
Sweet. Plenty of time. Okay, Simon, you want to roll for him?
Ah, there we go.
Sure.
There we
Wait,
go.
nope.
Roll D8 plus 4, right?
Correct, sir.
9.
9.
Very good.
Okay. Human number 1 goes over to where the dwarf that was hit with fire is, and the one that kept trying to kick Drac in the balls. And the human tries to like grab the dwarf and throw him.
My kind of man.
Yeah, but he misses. Like he tries to grab the dwarf, and the dwarf like ducks out underneath his whole grip. So.
The dwarf who was on fire?
Well, he wasn't fully on fire, but
He did like the drop, rock, and roll. What's it?
Oh,
Drop.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
right, you're right, yeah.
I'm not dead.
That's right.
Dude, you're going to need to know this
I'm
if
not
we're
dead.
to catch on fire. This is important shit.
I'm a little bit singed here, guys.
and that dwarf is stop, dropping, and rolling.
It's made
They
of
actually got the
flesh.
same round, conveniently enough. And he just rolls around on the ground, putting out. He can put out. Yeah, there's no real flames. So he puts them out, and then rolls for initiative to throw something at the human. So he has to get back up, boost that to an 8. Human number 2, the only human that hasn't gone yet, gets over to where Jack is walking up to the dwarf and takes a swing at Jack's face. Rolls a natural 20. Hello.
I need this.
Get
This
fucked.
is my money maker.
I don't know if I would call it that.
I
4,
got
1, natural 20. What's his strength? Okay, it
16.
doesn't matter. No, not you. The human. I was thinking. Okay, so yeah, you take 5 damage to the face, and roll a save versus a
Oh.
critical resistance check.
To the face, or
Oh,
just
no,
like
no.
the cold shot face?
I just determined that's where he hit him. Severity 6 in the head. 6 in the head
Ooh.
is
I will see you guys later.
He became a
Bludgeoning
half.
humanoid 6. Head struck -2 penalties to attacks. So you're slightly dazed and you get a penalty of 2 to all your attacks.
Oh, that's all. How much damage was that?
5.
5 temporary.
Yeah.
Oh, go.
Alright.
Thank you, Zeus Use in the chat.
Zeus Juice, what have you done? Sexy
Sexy
boys
boys
play.
play.
Yeah.
I feel very sexy right now.
We're actually going to tweet that.
Man, the chat for me hasn't updated in a while.
You're
Like,
missing out,
the
man.
stream is still
Chat's
going. The
fun.
stream's still moving, it's just the chat is like... It's been
Is chat in
frozen
slow
for a
motion?
long
In
time.
slow mode?
Actually, your face is frozen
For me?
on Skype.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Skype has been so bad tonight. It's been dropping so often.
Oh, okay, there you're back. You're back now.
It's weird.
Yeah. You're still like standing there with your broken bottle, just kind of like watching all this.
Yeah, alright, the picture's gone. So, well, man. God, so much has happened since I broke a bottle over somebody's face.
Yeah.
Well, at this point, I'm definitely from watching my friends try to fly across this bar everywhere, and both of them miserably failing, so...
So you try it too?
Yeah. No, you know what? I'm gonna go and pay a visit to the bar now that I believe there's no bartender anymore, right?
Oh, the spell
Very
hasn't
soon.
gone off yet.
Very soon, my friends. You can still make it if you hurry.
Oh, okay, well...
Don't metagame it now. You don't know I'm casting anything.
I was just pretty much gonna go... I thought that had already happened. I was pretty much gonna take over bartender and just start throwing bottles at people and
Oh.
throwing them to you guys.
Well, well, you can do that.
Okay, well,
yes.
I do that.
Yeah, when I'm done. It's gonna be on fire though, so...
Yeah, I'm walking to the bar right now, so you got time.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I like it. I like it.
So I'll be
Alright.
I'll be throwing bottles to Jack to keep drinking, and then throwing bottles at everybody else in the bar.
Alright, so you start walking over to the bar.
Right.
Whoops, that should not. That should be just a 51. Alright, Greth and Jack, both of your actions go off at the same time. Jack, you were gonna go slam your fist all the way through the dwarf's face.
I believe so, yes.
Oh, hello. Bye bye, bartender.
12 damage to the bartender. He gets a saving throw to see if he takes half. He fails his saving throw.
Bye bye.
He takes
Yes,
12
please,
damage. The bartender is set on fire, crumples to the ground. The bar, which is soaked with alcohol from years and years of exposure, catches fire, and pretty soon the
Oh,
entire
shit.
place is in flames.
I say that. That's for you not. That's for not having any fire whiskey.
How long, like, give us a time in terms of, like, D8 or whatever, like, is it a round before it's in flames, or it's just like, boom?
No, it takes... the whole thing is starting to go up, but it's very clearly, like, catching and spreading quickly.
Yeah, it's alcohol.
Yeah.
So, my, I think my attack adjustments is, melee plus 5. Is there anything else?
Nope.
Okay. So not like, yeah, okay, so D20 plus 5 is what I'm rolling.
Yep.
Right on. I'll get that shit done.
Just so you know, guys, I started the fire.
Yes.
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world was turning.
Yes.
Mm-hmm,
Alright, Kiwi, you go to hit the dwarf, and you sail right over his head.
They're tricky little bastards, man.
They are.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, man, look at me. I was like, same thing, man. Fucking bastard.
Alright, what do you...
Short as hell.
Greth and Jack, the bar is on fire. What do you do?
Oh.
I am going to look around and say, fail, blame it on the dwarves, and start running out of the bar. Grabbing, if I can, on the way, some kind of alcohol.
Okay.
How many minutes have it gone, Neil? Because I wonder if Audible Glamour is still in effect.
Audible Glamour is... well, what's the duration of Audible Glamour?
It's... let's see... Audible Glamour has a duration of 3 rounds per level.
Oh,
so
yeah, it's totally in effect still.
Okay.
So Mortal Kombat is still playing?
Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Well, it's... yeah, it's... I should say so.
The bar
Still
is on
playing
fire.
and it's good.
Mortal Kombat is blasting.
So I'm going to... So as the bar is burning down, I'm going to scream fatality, and then I just book it out.
Okay, so you start going out of the bar.
I'm guessing just the 8, or just...
No, don't worry about it. You're just leaving.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
one other thing. As I'm leaving, if by any chance any dwarves happen to try and be pushing past me to get out, I'm trying my best to make sure they're staying in the burning bar. And I'm getting out before. Just by the bar.
Yeah, we kick up a couple of dwarves as we're going out to make sure they're staying on the ground.
Dwarf
Seems
number
legit.
1, the one that threw the thing at Jack.
Yeah, that's the fucker I'm after.
Yeah. You're leaving though. That guy picks up another. He finally gets his plate.
What?
Yeah, he finally picks up the plate that he was going for. That still has some
Oh.
potatoes on it, and hurls it across the room at Jack.
But you were saying he's picking up his plate to mail.
He's gonna miss, don't worry, guys.
No. He hits you with the plate
Don't worry, I've got a solid head. It's okay, guys. Don't worry.
for 1 damage.
Oh, you see, solid as a rock.
And now he's still under the forces of dictate, so he must continue to pick up and throw things, but he does it while he starts running out of the bar. So he goes to grab another thing and starts running out. And at this point, the humans all leave the bar as well.
No. Web. Web motherfuckers.
Except for human 3, who is still... he's got some motivations of his own.
Oh no, oh dear.
Are you changing your what you're doing to web, Greth? What are you doing?
I was gonna say, oh, maybe that's actually our quest giver. Well, nah, I'm just gonna...
We are our
Just
own
gonna- I'm just gonna
quest
go.
givers.
Yeah, we are our own
We don't
quest
need
givers.
random NPCs for that.
Okay. Dwarves
We
start
have-
to leave as well.
Yeah, just leave the bar, I guess.
Yeah. So the elves, the humans, and the dwarves start to get out of the bar. Drac, it is your turn. You have picked up whatever it is that you were going to pick up to throw. Oh, you're going to pick up the dwarf.
There's a dwarf.
Yeah.
I'm holding a dwarf?
No. So you're chasing after a dwarf. You come up from him behind. Roll to hit.
My heart.
So D8 plus 7. You need a 10 or better to actually pick him up.
Does he get a back attack?
Yeah, that's why he gets the plus 2 bonus.
Nice.
Brings it to 7. 13. All right, you grab a dwarf. Give me a strength check. See if you can lift him up.
You fondle the dwarf very sexily.
Whoops.
Oh, that's okay for me. That's alright. Legit.
D20 plus 15.
Yeah. You grab your dwarf, you pick him up, and what do you do now that you have a dwarf in your hands?
Okay, so I have a dwarf in my hand, and am I facing like where I would throw him?
You are facing the
Out?
exit, the doorway out of the building, where
Okay,
everyone
so
is
I will turn
running.
around then,
Okay.
and if I turn around and have my back to the door, what's in front of me now?
Now what's in front of you is Vex and one dwarf who's walking toward, like, kind of sprinting towards you with a mug in his hand.
Okay, so the secondary dwarf, the first dwarf will meet the secondary dwarf in a glorious collision.
Roll to hit. You are not proficient with throwing flailing dwarves who are trying to resist being thrown.
Okay.
Wait, can he check his character sheet? Because I thought I saw that on there. I thought he had
Double check your
dwarf
sheet,
as a
dude.
proficiency.
Okay, let me look.
If you don't
Memory,
want to try that, there is a
weapon
burning
proficiency.
bar behind.
Scimitar, knife, axe, two-handed axe, flailing dwarf. It's right there, Neil.
Okay, cool. No penalties to hit then. Because if you did hit, yeah, so D20
minus.
I'm going to give you a -4 for throwing a flailing dwarf, so d20 +1 to hit.
That sounds fair.
You roll a 1.
Oh.
Critical resistance check, buddy.
Drop the dwarf. You drop
Drop
the
the
pants.
Okay.
Nope, that's a fail.
That's a fail. So you get your dwarf, you go to throw it, and you just fall backwards with the dwarf and accidentally pile drive him into the ground.
That works.
Does it from
Justice
like
flag.
outsiders' perspective? Is it obvious that I like fell? Or does it
Yes,
kind of
it's
like
very
a
obvious. It was like you picked him up, turned around, and went like, oh, 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 oh.
Nah, Neil, give him
I'm
some
gonna go,
credit.
He rolled a 1.
Guys.
It's clearly he fumbled with the dwarf. But you slam him into the ground for, I don't know.
Like 7 feet.
Yeah, I would roll 2d6 damage. Because you're you have him picked up, and so he's like landing on his head, basically.
Suddenly, brain splatter.
2d6.
Yeah, 26. Legit.
Damn, this-
Good job.
This bar fight
the
escalated.
dwarf explodes on the ground.
6 damage.
6 damage.
You slam the dwarf into the ground, and you hear it crunch. And the dwarf does not move. Well, he twitches for a moment.
Where are all the rest of us? We like.
You guys
do
are
we
walking
see
out.
this happening?
You guys are running outside now. You're walking towards the door when this happens, so you don't see it.
So we don't
Vex
see or hear
sees
the
it, actually.
second crunch.
Vex and the other dwarf see this. Everyone else is leaving.
So to pick up the other dwarf is another d8 plus 7? Is that right?
Initiative would be d8 plus 4.
Virgil, you
plus
can
2.
do whatever you want, but remember that the building is burning down.
Oh, and then
Yeah.
another 2
Oh.
to get back up to your feet. So d8 plus 4.
Yeah, well, I'll walk over and pick him up if I can.
Pick up who? The dwarf or the drac?
Alright, it's gonna take 12 to pick up the second, to attempt to pick up the second dwarf.
What are you doing,
Hey,
Vex?
okay, when you say pick up, do you mean like, hey?
Just get him up off his feet. Yeah, we need to get out of this burning building. Like,
I'm still under command. Someone put me under command. I have to like pick up and
oh,
go.
well then I pick you up and I throw you out the door. No, I'm just kidding.
These aren't like decisions I'm making. These are compulsions.
Last time he did not make decisions and made compulsions, he got his entire party killed. Just letting you guys know that. The entire party died.
By the way, Tim is in the chat and he wants to join. Can we just say that we actually named a dwarf after him?
Shindigs wants to join?
Oh, Shindigs, yeah, I think.
I don't have an overlay set for 5 people. There's no way to bring him in properly. It would
Didn't I just
They
drop Shindigs on his neck and like?
Yeah,
I think you just broke
killed
Shindigs' neck.
Shindigs.
Which was
You
that?
killed
Was that
esports, Virgil. You killed esports.
was it Ball Dwarf, Cheer Dwarf, or Shindigs? Which one was it, Neil?
Alright, Shindigs. I'm going to roll a d3. On a 1, you are Ball Dwarf. On 2, you are Shin Dwarf, who is now Dead Dwarf. And on 3, you are To Be Thrown
No, but
Dwarf.
Shin Dwarf was Shindigs, because that's why we called him Shindigs.
Alright, Shindigs, you are the dwarf that is still in the burning bar. That's trying to
enough.
escape. So Human 3 goes up to Greth and goes, "What the fuck did you do?" and pulls out a dagger and tries to stab you with it.
I'm walking out.
Yeah, I know. He's coming up from behind you and doing that.
Okay.
And he rolls a 1.
Ah! Perfect. Once
Yeah.
again,
Come
I am
on,
Did
super
he fuck
perceptive,
up or
Neil.
anything? Oh.
Yeah, he fucks up. So he goes to stab you and like slips on like
Yeah.
spilled booze or like spilled something or other, and just like stumbles and like makes a
was gonna
swipe
say-
and catches your
I was
attention.
gonna say like this, Neil, and I actually slipped out of my robe, so he grabbed them. He just grabs my robe, and I'm like dancing around in just my underwear.
Okay, so
No, that would be a critical hit.
so who's outside and sees this attempt on Breath's life?
Make a perception check. Everyone make a perception check to see if you see this.
What's my piece?
Are there any modifiers for inebriation?
Not right now. This is a pretty obvious thing, so... You guys need a 25
Because I'm a
or
Kiwi,
higher.
I am immune to inebriation.
Greth does... Well, you notice, because he just was talking to you. Drac, you do not notice. Torsten, you do not notice.
I noticed the man who actually grabs my robes and tries to stab me. That's good to know.
No one notices this happening. Nobody
Nope.
sees it go down.
I think I'm laying on my back anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So as
Well,
he's
it's Vex's turn. Vex, you get to the burning bar. What do you do, Vex?
I will grab as many bottles as I can and get out.
So the bar itself is on fire. Do you go behind the bar to get to the bottles?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
The top shelf stuff.
Okay.
Fearless. Man's got his priorities. I
Alright.
like that.
So
Absolutely.
you head behind the bar and start picking up bottles, and then once you pick them up, what are you gonna do?
Head out the bar.
Yeah, it'll take you 12 to do that. The human fighter is going to.
Can I turn around to like stab? I still have my longsword from the the last girl had a longsword still. It says in the character sheet.
Okay,
Or did
yeah.
I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. How is the building right now, Neil? Is it actually burning down around?
The bar is on fire, and that's about it.
like really on fire, or like just contained in the bar
It's
area?
on fire. It could be contained, maybe, but it's getting out of hand. It's at that like borderline area.
Okay, so it's only me and him in the bar still, maybe? No,
Me.
still Drac.
You're in
Yeah.
the doorway. There
I'm in the
is
doorway. Yeah.
the guy behind you. Everyone else is outside except for Vex, who's behind the bar, the dwarf that's trying to get to you, and Drac, who is on his back.
So, I'm gonna pull out my longsword and ram for his gut.
Okay, so you turn around, pull out your longsword, and swing it up. So
I do have 4 from the strength, by the way, so I have 14 strength.
Okay, so D8 plus 4, but then you're not proficient with the longsword, and you have to pull it out. So a penalty of 4. So D8 plus 8
Okay, just to pull it out.
to pull it out and make an attack.
13.
13. Okay, Belthor, what were you doing? Oh yeah, you were picking up something and throwing it at someone, right?
Hitting someone.
Hitting someone.
That was nearby the table.
Okay, everyone. Yeah, so the guy nearby the table now is the guy that had just tried to stab Greth.
Yeah, then I crack him over the head. As
Alright.
planned.
What were you picking up?
Just a mug or anything off the table where I landed.
Okay,
Anything that I can
there's
pick up.
a couple of mugs, and there's a couple of plates with food on it, and there's some silverware.
I'll take the silverware. I like to go fancy with hitting someone over the head.
What sort of? Do you take a knife or a fork?
I'll take the fork.
Okay, and you stab him with the fork, or just like whap him with the fork?
The fork of truth.
I stab him then.
Roll to hit. D20 plus, I don't know, your 5, I think? D20 plus 5.
Melee modifier is 5.
So after this, I would like to try and make a move.
You critically stab him with the fork. You do 2 damage to the human.
2 damage
Nice.
per time, right? Is a 3 or 4 time.
Roll for severity or something.
Does he pass the save? That's a 14. He passes his save.
It's a
In
14.
a couple days, I want you to.
And we have to roll a 20 or higher. That's bullshit.
14 plus his bonuses. The natural die was a 14.
How
So-
long before dictate goes away? It's 5 rounds.
We're at 55 right now.
71.
Dictate ends at 71.
Okay.
Throwing a lot of dwarves.
What are you doing,
I-
Belthor?
I guess I'll just seeing the bar on fire. I start legging it outside. I guess after I stabbed him.
Nice.
It was just like a burst of rage that I stabbed him.
Could I-
Okay, roll for initiative. D8 plus. You're stabbing with your fork again, right?
No, I'm legging it outside. I just stabbed him because I was angry.
Okay. Got it. So you don't have to roll for initiative. You just walk out. Then it's fine.
All right.
Okay, Neil, I'm gonna change my action to just. I'm still have the audible glamour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna do something. I'm going to. He grabbed me, correct? He grabbed me.
No, he tried
grab-
to, but he missed.
Okay, so he's kind of close to me,
Yeah.
and he's still like, yeah, I got stabbed by the dagger. Instead of pulling out my longsword, I'm just going to try and scream in his ear as loud as I can.
What are you gonna scream?
Just like with my 16 with 16 voice.
You yell
whatever.
at him with the force of 16 men.
Yeah, in his ear. I try to grab him and yell in his ear.
Okay, so if you're actually gonna try and like grab
Jeez.
hold of him and yell at him, I need you to make an initiative roll.
Oh,
Just a D8 plus 2.
8.
8. Okay.
Does that cancel out the 13 and gets to be 8 instead?
Yes,
I was just
but
wondering.
it's 8 from currently from wherever we are now. So he gets his knife again. So as you've already turned to face him, he gets his knife and he tries to ram it into you one more time. This time he hits. He rolls a total of an 18. What's your armor class, Greth?
Oh, 10.
10.
It crits me.
He does not crit you because it's a natural 16. So he
Okay.
just stabs you with his dagger for 3 damage. 3 real
Okay, so
damage.
I am at. I took 4 temporary damage earlier, so I am at 3. No, 4.
And then he goes again because his initiative is that fast. Drac, you and
Shit.
him go at the same time. So he stabs at Greth again. And
I want
misses.
to go in somewhere
Misses.
very quick.
Okay. Drac, what are you doing?
So I have to. Oh, so I dropped that guy on his neck and he's broken.
Yeah,
I broke one of them.
you broke a dwarf.
There's still the human
No.
and one more
Dwarf.
dwarf
The
inside.
bulk of the game.
Yeah, the other dwarf is like getting. He's basically at Greth and the human, and he's trying to like slip around between them. As Vex is like, he's got 2 bottles in this hand. He's like, oh, do I want that one or do I want that one?
The dwarf is still in combat. Looks like, or is
No.
he trying-
He's trying to get out of the burning building.
Okay, so I can like get like some back bonus to pick him up and throw him.
Yeah, if you sprint after him because he's a little
Okay.
bit of a yeah.
So
Go
that's
for it, man.
what was that?
Be
Roll.
free.
So you get a +2 bonus for back attack. So D20 plus 7, and you will need to roll a 10 or higher to hit the dwarf.
Do it.
All right, you grab the
19.
dwarf. Strength check.
Critically.
33. You pick the dwarf
No,
up.
wait. I think that's 34. Okay, yeah.
What do you do with him now that he's in your hands?
Okay. Now I'm going to throw him behind the bar, and I'm going to be aiming Neil for like the bottles behind the bar.
Roll to
Where
hit.
I'm getting bottles from.
Yeah. Roll to
So
hit.
you're throwing a dwarf at me.
It
I'm
could
not
be a
aiming
big
for him.
bar.
I mean, I might miss.
I mean, there's a long bar. There's room nearby. Roll to hit.
D20 to throw him.
D20 plus 1, because you know
Really?
struggling dwarf and all.
You have flailing dwarf proficiency, so you're good for this.
This is
16.
true.
16.
You
It's
toss the
efficient, right?
dwarf behind the bar. He slams into a bunch of bottles. Roll D4 for glass damage that breaks into him.
Oh, I
And
get to
fire
do that?
damage.
You get to roll for it. Yeah. 4. He
4.
takes 4 damage. And tumbles to the ground under, like, lands on the ground behind the bar. Vex,
Did
you see this.
Did any of the
Okay.
bottles break, Neil?
Did you
Yeah,
get
a
any
ton of bottles
alcohol
break.
liquor?
What?
They do break?
They do break.
So
Nice.
he's basically covered in alcohol right now?
Yes.
Behind the burning bar?
Yes.
I see this dwarf come and smash the selection of alcohol I was just looking at, and there's like 1 bottle left, and I'm like, that's the one. And I grab that, I go ahead and I give him a good kick, and then I go back to leaving.
All right. Are you like a brutal kick, like I'm going to hurt you kick, or just like like a
Just kind of a kick while I'm turning.
okay, cool.
just
We don't
kinda-
have to roll for that then. And
Alright.
then you're gonna head out the bar. Drac, what is your next action?
My next action is to pick something up and go outside to throw it.
What are you gonna pick up?
Whatever is on the way out the door.
Most
Okay.
easier
So-
thing
Just like a cup I can grab on the way out.
Yeah.
Okay, so it
Grab me!
it's
Alright, Drac, you push your
Don't
way
throw
out of
me.
the bar while Greth makes his attack against the...
D20 plus 14 for grabbing onto him and yelling.
no, D20 plus 4. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not just okay. I have to do the attack first. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
D20 plus 4, but it's kind of close to me, right? So.
Yeah, but D20 plus 4 is the roll.
Aww.
No, you go to grab him, and he, like, slips to the side.
Yeah. Oh
Is
my
he
god, he
still
knows
close
boxing.
enough to yell at?
What?
Is he still close enough to
I
yell
mean,
at?
yeah, you can yell at him all you want.
Can I just still yell? Okay, I'll still yell at him. Like, try to get as close as possible and get as I can to his ear and just yell. Like, really fucking loud.
Okay. Let's take a look at this exact wording of Audible Glamour.
I think I can enhance my... Or maybe it'll just be like 16 voices.
Creates a volume of sound to rise at whatever distance he desires and seems to recede, approach, or remain fixed.
Thus, walking, singing, shouting, walking, marching, or running sounds can be created.
Actually, I don't know if you can change the...
Oh, so it actually have
effect.
to... I sing in his ear. Very beautifully. The Mortal Kombat theme.
Okay. So you sing to him the Mortal Kombat theme as loudly as possible.
Yeah, if I can't change it, that's what it's gonna be.
Okay.
Mortal Kombat!
That's actually kind of loud. That's actually kind of loud. Actually.
Yeah, 16 people yelling that at you. Yeah, he does not like it. He is greatly not fond of what you are doing to him.
Neil, we could actually add 16 people from chat and get them to scream all at once.
It would break
Kombat
Skype properly. It
to
would not
give
work.
the
well.
effect, you
It
know?
wouldn't work with Skype. Skype would cut most of them out. Sadly.
Only we had Zoom or something, if only.
If only.
Why aren't we
Oh.
on Zoom? I hate Skype.
Because I don't have a Zoom account, and I don't want to use Mango's Zoom account for my own stuff.
So I had a question, because I've been kind of out of the bar and chilling. I'm wanting to, like, speak to the people that are outside of the bar.
Okay,
How
what
do
would
I-
you like to speak to them about?
So I want to speak to generally our party members and not the other people. And
You have
maybe-
no party members that are... Oh, no, Belthor walked out already, right? Yeah, Belthor's outside. And Drac is just slipping out the doorway right now.
I'm gonna say, we need to get the fuck out of here. Grab whatever you can. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Neil, as I'm done screaming in this guy's ear, or whatever, I'm just gonna say, oh, that's what's up, and I'm gonna casually just walk outside.
Okay.
Because
so
I'm in
you
the doorway, right?
Yeah.
Did I hear what Huey said when I was heading towards the door?
No, he was trying to keep it to just the party, so you're not there yet. So he was talking to Belthor.
Can I hear it?
No, you're behind Drac. Drac slipped behind you. So you turn to walk out. The guy whose ears you just yelled in takes his knife and comes to stab you in the back again.
For back attack? Okay.
And he rolls an 18 plus 2 is 20, plus 2 is
Fuck.
22.
Fuck!
22, your AC is 10.
The double critical.
At this point,
No,
I'm
it's not
saying
a double
to
crit, it's just
Belfour, we
it is
have
double
to go. Fuck them. Let's go.
He double crits you in the back.
I
2
die, right?
plus 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. No, I'm sorry, that's a 1. So he does 4 damage, and you need to make a saving throw versus, or a critical resistance check.
For damage, I was at 4.
I don't know, I wasn't keeping track of your HP.
I get 4 temporary, then he stabbed me for 3.
Oh, you
So
weren't
I'm at
keeping
0.
track on your character sheet? That's why you have a
could've-
character sheet.
I could not edit it.
Why not?
I said so. I couldn't
You
couldn't
gotta-
change it. So
I did not hear that
thing.
ever.
4 temporary damage from the fall.
Mhm.
Then he stabbed me for 3.
Yeah. Alright, so you're at 0.
Yeah,
Okay, make a saving
So
throw
I-
versus a critical resistance check, by the way.
sure. It's gonna be, let's see, 7. Oops, nope. I'll take that. That's
Alright,
well.
good. No, terribly ill effects other than you're on the ground bleeding.
Yeah, I say.
Wait, he's bleeding out, or is he not bleeding?
No, he's not bleeding out. He's are you at exactly 0 or are you at -1?
Yeah, exactly 0.
Okay, you're not bleeding out. The human continues to leave the bar. Vex, you walk out of the bar, and as you get out of the bar, dictate ends.
Is this noticed by me and?
Oh yeah, you're talking about this, and you see Grass like turn and walk, and then all of a sudden a dagger like slams down in his shoulder, and he's just like ugh, and clumps to the
So
ground.
did I?
At what
Yeah, I
point
wanna-
do
I
I
wanna
get to
change
make
my
an
action.
action? And
At any
respond?
point you want, just say that you want to do something.
Yeah.
Okay, I will raise my hand.
Well then do it. What do you want to do?
I am going to pull out my sword and behead this motherfucker.
Okay, Vex, what did you want to do?
Ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I saw this happen with the knife, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm coming out the door behind him. Okay,
I
then
changed
yeah,
it
I'm
to
gonna.
Morning Star,
Yeah.
sorry.
You gonna do
Well,
what?
then hopefully this isn't a bad idea. I'm gonna try to come up behind the same guy with my dagger
Okay.
and stab him.
You are a thief. You get bonus damage on back attacks. Triple damage on
Yeah.
back attack.
I
Yes.
approve of this tactic.
Sweet.
I have an action
I
lined
can
up.
re-roll my initiative now that I'm not under the command.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna re-roll to hit the same gentleman.
Oh, so the three of you are all going after this one guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
gonna get.
Belthor,
Get
what are you
fucked,
doing?
One guy get fucked.
I obviously saw that Greth got stabbed and
Yeah.
fell to the
You're
ground,
like
right?
King Leonidas right now. By your
Yeah.
death, you have ensured that the Spartan army goes to war.
I'll run over to Greth then and cast Cure Light Wounds.
Oh,
Okay.
you guys, you love me so much.
So Belthor, everyone roll initiative to hit and everything.
I got an
That's
11.
just D20.
Do it.
I'm sorry, no, roll initiative for it would be a D8 plus whatever your weapon speed is.
Neil?
Yes,
Did-
sir.
Should we just break, just continue? But I don't know about this, really. Should we just...
I don't
Because
understand.
we're going for a long time. I don't know if we should...
No, we've only been going for 51 minutes. We have another 10 minutes before
Okay.
break.
What's the modifier for my initiative?
Your spell speed. So
We've been bar fighting for
Casting
2
time for
hours.
yeah,
Casting
casting
time.
time. So D8 plus casting time.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Vec is 6. Drac
Oh.
is 11.
Shit, Jane.
12 for Belthor.
Doesn't seem right. Oh wait, yeah, it is.
Jack, what are you doing?
7.
Jack, you said you wanted to behead this dude?
Oh yeah,
So-
so I'm just trying to work out, like, I think Morning Star is like the weapon this guy mainly uses.
Yes.
So I'll do that, and I guess I can't behead someone.
Okay,
with
so, yeah. But it would be D8 plus 7 for the initiative.
Alright, I'll roll that.
The term is brain. Like, I'm gonna brain you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's happening. Alright, 10.
Okay.
Roll.
Yep. 10. Vex, you walk up behind this guy as he's leaving the bar. You've got all your bottles in your hand, so still have one arm free to pull out your dagger and stab him.
Mm-hmm.
I guess your short sword, actually, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So roll d20 plus 5 plus 2 for back attack, so d20 plus 7.
All right.
15. You stab him, and let me double check to see how much damage you do, because you're a level 5 thief, and I don't remember off the top of my head what they do for back attack bonuses.
Level 5?
Everyone's level 5 except for the wizard, he's level 4.
Yeah, but I'm a white wizard, so I cast spells level 1, level higher.
Yes, you do.
Indeed. Have we counted that, by the way? I don't know.
I
we
was.
count?
You
Okay.
should have been, you weren't.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I don't think it's any bigger effect anyway.
No. You would have dealt 2 more damage to that dwarf, and that's it.
Eh.
It would not have made
And
a
the,
difference.
and the
in
building would have burned a little faster.
Yeah.
Well. Sticks. Well, we call it. It's water under the bridge.
Okay, so you get extra damage on back attack, and it is an automatic crit on back attack as well. So you would do, I guess, double damage automatically, and it's a critical hit. So 2d6 and then saving throw and all that jazz. So roll 2d6 for damage. 7.
Not bad.
And he
Well,
gets a
average.
saving throw versus, and he passes his save.
No.
Okay, so he stumbles, and squelches in pain, or screams in pain. And you, what are you gonna do now?
Kick him out of my way and walk out the door.
Okay.
Alright, after seeing that he's been taken care
No,
of.
he's still alive.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Okay.
he's stabbed and, like, down-ish.
Okay, yeah.
He ain't happy, right?
He's not happy.
My prime motivation is getting the fuck out of here. So
Okay.
I don't want to, like, be smashing on someone when guards run up. So
Okay.
I'm gonna put my Morningstar back in wherever I keep a Morningstar and say, guys, we gotta fucking go.
Okay.
I hear him say we gotta go, and I throw at least one of my bottles at him to make my load a little bit
Ew.
easier and start taking off with him.
Sweet. Okay, so then you're taken off as well. He is going to roll 6, 7 on top of. Oh crap! What did you just have? 6. So 6 and
6, yes.
7. 7 here. Drac, your turn. You get up to this guy. You didn't change your initiative, your action.
No, I don't like to change my initiative.
All right, so you walk right up to him and you go through with your. What were you? You're gonna kill him, right? Using your battle axe or your.
I'm a fucking barbarian. That's what I do best.
All right, so you come up to him with your battle axe. He's just turned around to stab Vex with his dagger. So you get a back attack on him. So
Nice. D20 plus
7. 1.
Jesus. Fastest. You have never drawn your axe as fast as you're done. That's because you were probably enraged that I died.
What's your bonus to crit resist?
for my critical resist.
9. Okay, so you pass. You get a
What was
20.
initiative?
Alright, so you know ill effects, but you just miss it.
Failed
Like
to in your
it sinks into the wood above the, like in the bar door frame. And
But it doesn't break in half or anything.
no. It just, you hit the building instead of him. What do you do now?
So how many of us are still inside?
Just Vex and Greth.
Nah,
You're on your way out. You're on your way out. But you're
Yeah.
still, like, technically inside the building.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So is Griff down?
Greth is down.
Yeah, I'm 0. He got a lucky shot at me as I turned from shouting at him. I thought I could
Oh.
just because he was such a pissy fighter. I thought he couldn't hit me, even though he tried to. So I was just casually walking out, thinking I was safe.
Neil, what kind of heat and smoke am I encountering right now?
The fiery kind.
It's not too hot. The smoke is still billowing up on the top of the ceiling. And you're outside, so it doesn't matter. You're outside and you're fine.
Okay, so there's no immediate danger.
No immediate danger. What
so
are you
at the
doing?
moment, sucks to be
I
Griff.
rolled an 8 for my initiative.
Excellent. Are you gonna stab him again or hack him in?
Yeah.
Okay. Belthor, you get up to your buddy here,
Mm-hmm.
and
Control high. Yes.
you go to heal him. Roll D8 plus 1 for healing.
Come on.
I wish there was like a roll to see if he missed or not and healed the floor.
Heal something else.
5. You
Okay,
are up again.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get up. I'm thirsty. Do we have any more wine?
I've got my way.
And I
Yeah.
Hold on, Belthor, what do you do after you heal him?
I'm currently like in very close to the doorway or almost outside, right?
Yeah, Greth is in the doorway.
I'm reaching up for a high five. See if he accepts it.
Yeah.
He wants to accept the high five.
You're actually kind of like kneeling next to the guy with the dagger who is trying to like throw it at or stab it at Vex.
So it's basically like clusterfuck in the doorway.
Yeah, because the guy is standing
Yeah.
over Greth, and he's turned to like stab Vex, and behind him on the outside is Drac, who's got like an axe sunk into the top of the building, is like pulling it out, and like by the corner of the doorway is Belthor, who's like healing him. His human friends are all outside going like, what the fuck is going on, but not actually intervening. The elves have left. The elves are gone. And the dwarves that have survived outside are talking to each other and like pointing inside, like, what the hell's going, like, where's the other guy?
I'm like looking up and it's like, what the fuck is this sausage fest all about?
Okay, Belthor, what are you doing?
I think Belthor runs to a table and then tries to jump on the...
What are you doing, Belthor?
I think I've had enough, and tried to break my way through, the doorway past all the people that's standing there, and just leg it.
Okay, well you're already on the outside of the doorway, so you
Okay.
can leg it if you want.
I look quickly to see if there's any other party members running away from the building,
Yes.
and I just follow the one that I see
Okay.
first.
Okay. The human with the dagger. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's why.
How does the human look, Neil? Do we have a clear picture of what he looks like?
Yeah, he is a youngish man, probably early 20s. He's got white robes on, but they're kind of like dirty and ragged. He doesn't look like a clergyman or anything. It just looks like he happened to be wearing robes that day. Little sandals, and he's got a dagger that he's pulled out of a robe.
Facial feature?
I don't know. Fair complexion, sandy blonde hair, brown eyes, kind of a biggish nose. It's a little bit crooked. Looks like maybe it was broken once upon a time. Dimples in the cheeks. If you're desperate, you'd hit it, but whatever.
Okay. I'm like, I tap that.
Yeah.
But, well, I just go up and walk.
Yeah. He throws his dagger at Vex.
Oh,
And he rolls
Vex,
it.
you must feel
He
like
criticals Vex.
Oh, what?
Roll the natural 18. 2.
That's what
3
I get for being a
damage.
thief and trying to be a good guy.
He hits you for 3 damage. You need to make a critical resistance check, and then we need to cut to break.
Word.
Well, we can wait till the bar's over.
Join us next time where we actually go on adventure.
This
So wait, what am I rolling?
Yeah, this is
D20
this is
plus
great.
your critical resistance, which is in the lower left corner, which is 8. D20 plus 8.
I need more booze.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dope.
critical fail. Roll again.
Oh god.
Same thing.
Same thing. Okay.
Way better.
Don't
Yeah.
snap your neck.
So it hits you in location 1 for severity.
It ships your toes.
4. Shit, what the hell is that? I dropped it. Let's re-roll it. 4 and 1, so 5. Location 1, severity 5, piercing versus humanoid. Location 1, severity 5.
Okay, so I take 5.
Yes.
This is still Vex getting dagger hole in, right?
Yeah, he hits you in the leg, and your leg is bleeding slightly. No serious, it won't really matter, you'll be fine.
Okay.
It's just a flesh wound.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he no longer has a dagger, so he's going to just bull rush you. But it's going to take too long.
This guy
Oh, what's this guy's fucking
has a
problem?
Alright,
death wish.
Drac, it is your turn. You get your axe attack off. Please, for the love of God, hit him and kill him.
It's D7.
Please. This guy just stabbed me, bro.
Plus, yeah, you hit him. Holy shit, do you hit him?
There we go.
That's a
Slice him in half.
Cleaves him into.
I don't
Yeah.
even know what my damage is.
you
D8.
you do critical him. You do not double critical him, so it is D8, 2d8 plus 4.
Roll a d8 for how many pieces you cut him into.
14 damage. He only had 2 life left. You take your axe and you hack it into his rib cage all the way to his sternum and spine, and he gargles to death on his internal juices.
Damn.
And then
So-
I gonna start booking it to go find all the guys.
Yeah.
So everyone's out of the bar. If I see Drac if I see anyone with blood on their weapons, I'm going to say, clean the fucking blood off your weapons. We're blaming this on the dwarves. As I'm running.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
And everyone flees the scene of the bar. And you know what? I think we're gonna call it there. I don't think we're gonna do a full 4 hours for one-shots, but I think that is a very good example of player-driven campaigns, and that was excellent.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
perfect.
that was really fun.
I didn't think
really
anybody
fun.
was going to make it out of the bar, to be honest.
Oh, I was definitely getting out. Fuck all the rest of you.
GG,
But
well
what can you
played,
do-
guys.
What can you do? Like it was a campaign, just a spontaneous campaign. It was probably this way it had to be going down, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I didn't even have to think of a plot or anything.
Oh, I know you're thinking of plots, Neil. I know
I'm
you're
always
thinking of
plotting
plots.
something somewhere, but
And for a recommendation, plot can also mean ass.
okay.
So
Alright,
I know you're
guys.
thinking of plots.
Good game, good game. I'm going to bring down the stream for just a moment so I can get the camera back into OBS, and then when I
Does
do,
not
we're
count.
going to do roll call.
Does not
He's just
count.
going to take a quick
Neil, you have
nap,
failed
guys.
us.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, and for
failed
the
us,
record,
Neil.
I'm still here and awake, Neil.
Okay, good. We'll do roll call in a minute, though.
Not me. I'm about to go to sleep.
You're going to go to
Yeah.
sleep?
It was great playing with you. It was totally stoked because Kiwi, I saw that you had entered one-shots. And I was like,
yeah.
"Oh, I hope I get in with Kiwi. I hope I get in. It's going to break my heart if I can't play with Kiwi. And finally,
I was
Your
pretty
dream
drunk
came
when
true.
I made that application, though, so...
it was still a good one. You
Alright.
got runner-up.
Alright, guys. Going to break. I'll see you all in a few moments.